So Jim Clifton in the red, Graham Venom in the blue. And both men land early with straight shots down the channel, nice straight punches. And already you can see good footwork from both men. Southpaw stance from Clifton in the red, which means the left will be the big shot that he will be looking for. Orthodox stance from Venom in the blue, and a nice tight guard as well. Oh, nice right hand over the top, the lead right hand of Clifton. It was a good shot. Venom took it well, stayed composed, stayed tight, won the game. That's one of the things that have been taught over the 10 weeks. You will get hit, it's boxing. That's part of your job. It's the man that can ignore it, not let it get to him, not let him put doubt or fear into his mind, but just keep going. You take the bout. Nice movement from Clifton from that southpaw stance. Both men working their way in nicely to this back, taking their time, not letting the nerves get to them. Good right hand from Venom, got Clifton's attention there. So both men have landed solidly at least once in this opening round. Happy to stand and trade now. Feel the rounds just beginning to peak, just beginning to bubble up nicely. Venom just overstretching slightly with that left and right, as is Clifton as he comes forward, just slightly out of range, both men. They'll correct that as the rounds go on, as they work their way into this bout. Now it's closer, now they're both finding the range. Very close opening round, as many have been tonight. Very well matched Reading, and very close bouts, and as is this one. Both men having successes here in the first round as we come to a close. Nice tidy opener. So round 2 of 3 and not much between them in the opener. And good tidy boxing again to start from both men. They'll have found their range, and yes, their better range. Nice right hand from Venom there. And a nice right over the top in reply from Clifton. So again, they found the range early here in the second round. That one step closer, and both managing to land. And I say both because it's been seesaw back and forward, hard for the judges, like many of our bouts tonight. And again, nice left from Clifton as Venom came in there. And a good foot movement from both men once more. And both men just in range, both throwing leather, nice head movement, and they need it because both are looking to score points, and it's staying very tight halfway through this second round, and you still can't see daylight between either man. Nice left and right combination, and then Clifton replies immediately. You just think Venom's getting there, and look, Clifton comes back, and now the crowd are going. They've taken it up a notch now here in the second. And it's good that both men realise that when the opponent starts throwing the punches, they respond so they don't get too far behind in points. It's cumulative points, and the more points you score, you're going to win. It's not about rounds. And I like the way that when one opponent takes 2 or 3 shots, he immediately responds to keep himself in the game. So 3/4 of the way through this second round, and both men have upped the pace. Neither man's been found wanting, and both have had their success, which means as we come to the close of 2 rounds, it's still very, very close indeed. And because of moments like this, when they're both throwing the leather, they're both scoring the points, and they're both still very much in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, appreciation as we enter the final round.
So third and final round, and Venom pushes forward trying to force the issue and maybe gets the extra points, and just as they have across the 2 rounds, his opponent Jim Clifton responds and makes sure he's still in there. That's what's keeping this one on a knife edge. 2 thinking boxers in there, both responding to the efforts of the other, responding in a good, clean, technical way. And they've both been tested. Both their chins have been tested, and neither man has worried about it. They've got on with the business. Lloyd Allen hasn't had to look at either of them. And yet again there you saw, good shot from Clifton, but Venom took it. Then he responds, and again, a good right hand from Venom, and Clifton takes it. This is why this bout is so intriguing and so even. Neither man's wilted. If you can't get ascendancy through volume of punches, then you look for the power and think maybe one shot that will make his knees go and then I can pile on the pressure. Neither man's allowed it. They've both sucked up the punches and come back, and now a big effort from Venom, and Clifton responds, and so do the crowd, and rightly so. Very entertaining, this from these 2 men. And they've both gritted their teeth when the big shots have come in and came back. Not even a hint of a count, and yet there's been some heavy shots here, heavy punches. And both men have just got on with it. They've really made the most of their moment here. And they're still doing it. And again, as with many fights tonight here at Reading, you're going to be hard pushed to get your winner. And one of these 2 men is going to feel disappointed. Across the bouts tonight, I've seen a number of close and split decisions. And I feel for the judges, because these men have really put on a show. And these 2 have done exactly the same. So I think whichever man doesn't get his hand raised tonight can feel slightly upset, because they've both put in an incredible amount of effort here, and both had their success, and both look far better than first-time boxers, I'm telling you.
The man walking away with the victory this evening is from the red corner.